Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today, I'll be giving a first-time reaction to two different artists today. We're first going to start out with a performance by a guitarist named Derek Bailey. Then we're going to jump into a tune called The Greatest Curve by the Talking Heads. These are artists that I've never heard of before. I'm super unfamiliar with their work. By super unfamiliar, I mean I literally have zero knowledge of what's in store for me, but that's totally okay. The entire point of my channel is to discover new music and give my honest feedback on all of it. So I'm excited to do just that today. But before diving in, a big thank you goes to Timothy the Ambient for making this donation request. It is much appreciated, Timothy. Thank you so much. Now, let's jump in. We're going to first start with Derek Bailey. A lot of natural harmonics being played. He's very comfortable letting the guitar ring out. With a rather clean tone. How do you create that like dissonant natural harmonic sound? Wait a second, hold on. Something just changed. Like, how is this even played? What frets is he hovering to create this? At a high level, like, I'm not sure what's going on as it relates to, like, if this is a full-on song or not, or if this is just him kind of noodling on the guitar. But for me, I'm more focused on the details of how he's creating some of these harmonics. Let's pay closer attention. I'm glad they zoomed in on his hand. Like I'm only ever able to get like clean harmonic sounds unless I'm doing a pinch harmonic, which that's a different thing, but natural harmonic sounds on the 5th, 7th, and 12th frets for sure. Maybe there's another that I can like kind of weasel my way into, but he's seemingly doing it everywhere. I mean, it creates a really cool sound. I'm not hearing the like song structures that I'm accustomed to. A lot of string skipping action with the natural harmonics. It's like C sharp, right? I mean, he's very good at creating hard to understand sounds. But like, I don't know, I really don't know how to interpret this. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, so I think in his left hand he's sweeping. And he's strumming with his right, but instead of down by the bridge, he's brought it up closer to the frets he's actually playing. But I think he's also muting some of the strings with his right. Like, the thing is, I've never heard anything like this. I don't even know if this is impressive for real. Like, I don't think I could do this if I were asked to, like, play this back. Timothy. I need your help understanding this. Like, I'm not gonna be mean or anything, but like, I just don't have any idea what's going on here. What purpose does this serve? And maybe the point is that it doesn't serve a purpose, and it forces people like me who like to overthink about music, get us in our own heads about like, what is the meaning here? Kind of like how there's those memes about modern art, but it's really just a banana like taped to a wall and some guy comes by and eats it. Did you see that video and article, by the way? That literally happened. They sold a painting for millions, and it was not a painting, it was just a banana literally taped to the wall. The guy who purchased that painting ate the banana. I mean, people do unusual things for unusual purposes. Maybe I'm missing some context here. Because this feels like if I just like randomly noodled on my guitar, not really caring of pitch, I could just produce something similar. The thing is, I don't think he's a bad player or anything. I think these are all very intentional choices. Okay, Derek Bailey. I am going to go to the comments right now. I have no opinions. Let's see. It was such a privilege to have Derek as my guitar teacher in the 70s. He taught me a hell of a lot in 1 year of half-hour lessons. It may not sound much, but he gave me so much to do, and I had to practice 3 or 4 hours per night in order to prepare for my next lesson. Had no idea what his playing was like until he invited me to see him perform at Ronnie Scott's club in Soho. He and Barry Guy and Howard Riley formed the Musicians Co-op around that time. Amazing musicians, a great period in my life I shall always remember. I don't understand. I must be missing something, right? This is one of my all-time favorite videos. I have to come back every once in a while to watch again. It's always so inspiring. Maybe my mind is too closed or something. He's out there. It helps me understand that statement more clearly. There are no rules. That's also something that I had kind of thought of internally, like he's just doing whatever he would like, and that is the music, because that's the statement he wants to make. play because you want to make sound and get enjoyment and happiness from it. Do it your own way. See, I get this. This is something that I can totally get behind, because you don't have to just play the hits. You don't have to play what people want you to play. You can do your own thing. And if that thing is what gives you joy and fulfillment, then go for it. If the expectation is that what you're playing is going to resonate with the entire world, I think it would be improper to have that expectation really on any of your own art in general, because if it's your own art, then let it be that. Don't worry about what the world thinks. Let them have their opinions one way or the other. Like for me, I don't think this sounds good. I wouldn't listen to it, but if it works for him, it works. And I'm going to, live and let live. At least that's the way I'm kind of viewing it right now. I'm going to check a few more comments and then jump into the next track here. This is like so interesting to me. Please let me know in the comments, what are your perspectives on Derek Bailey? Am I being too mean or crass, or not crass, but too much of a stickler? This is Derek. I saw him many times in Leeds pubs in the 70s. Such an unbelievable artist, one of my biggest inspirations right now for sure. Incredible. I mean, everybody's so positive. I was almost expecting there to be some negativity in this comment section, because it is it's so unusual. I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't listen to this, but I would give it more attempts. You know what I mean? Like right now, the way I'm thinking, it's not for me, but I'll continue to listen. That's for sure. I will always keep an open mind. Interesting stuff. Let's check out the next track here, which I now have no idea what to expect from you, Timothy. This is The Great Curve by Talking Heads. Okay, there's a lot going on here. So we're in 4/4. A lot of fast drumming, strumming of guitar too.
Sometimes the world has a load of questions. Seems like the world knows nothing at all.
I like the way this is visualized.
The world is near, but it's out of reach. Some people touch it, but they can't hold on. She is moving to describe the world.
Oh, I didn't even catch that above. You have the backing vocals in yellow here. So you can even I actually really like this visual format of depicting the way that this is all mixed together. You can see all the layers and the moments in which they fill up the space in the song. Actually, this visualizer is helping me so much more than I expected, because I would not be able to pick up on a lot of the words being sung with these three vocal layers, because they're kind of in certain moments right by themselves. This start of darker here, but then here to move the world, BLE and dar are all on the same on that same little cross section in time. It's very clarifying. Trying to think of the genre for this. love the depiction of the guitar. Okay. It's kind of going hard. I like this. Reminds me a bit of the Pat Metheny group, and I saw they got referenced in the previous Derek Bailey comment section. My brain is really bouncing along to so many different things at the same time. It's a little bit hard for me to pinpoint what it is that I'm bouncing along to. I think it's a combination of these hand drums that are filling up so much of the rhythmic space, and then I bounce quickly to the rapid strumming in the electric guitar that's more distant. But then my melodic focus goes right to the vocals. It's interesting because this track, depicted here, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 layers, but I'm not even sure if the layers in white are also layers, so maybe that's more counting. There's a little ambiguity in the graphic, but I'll have to just pay closer attention to that detail. So maybe the layers of the white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with 3 vocal layers. So maybe 15 in total. I would have to just ask the person who put this together what they meant by all of these things. If they had a legend or something. Just like snowballs onto itself, you know? I like these moments of electric guitar a lot. Interesting. Talking Heads, The Great Curve. Interesting depiction. I like this anatomy of a track. I don't know how often this is being released right now. Let's look. Latest release was 2 years ago. Trying to see if there's any songs that I would recognize. Radiohead Bloom. I don't think I know Bloom, but I know Radiohead. Kind of reminds me too of those visualizer piano performance videos where you'll see the notes kind of floating down to the screen, and as the player plays, then the note is the thing that you see, kind of like in Guitar Hero or Rock Band. Wow. We had the discussion on Derek Bailey, so I'm going to shift my focus here to the Talking Heads, but this was such a rhythmic track. It was extremely bold in that sense. I was not again at all expecting what I got today. These were two very different songs, and I mean, wow, it's like a rhythmic masterpiece. It has this like blend of funk, of indie, of Afro funk, or is the genre called Afro beat? I think that's the name. With a lot of layers. You saw complex, like metaphorical lyrics. I was honestly having a little bit of trouble identifying the meaning in this track. I think we kind of bounced around in different places on different topics. Like we talked about kind of human behavior, the differences between an individual versus society, the advent of technology and innovation. Interesting. I definitely feel like this second song was very in line with what I remember hearing in Pat Metheny's group. I did a recent reaction to them, and I mean, they're already very complex and create very unique soundscapes. So this is kind of similar in the sense that this soundscape is not one that I'm familiar with all that much. That's why I'm kind of having trouble even clarifying my own thoughts in this section of the video, because it's so new to me. So I'll definitely need your advice on how to interpret these songs and how to sort of feel about them in the comments below. Let me know how these songs, how you take them, because again, we had two very different tracks today. One from Derek Bailey, which I don't really know if it was as much of a song as it was just playing whatever he kind of wanted to on guitar without care for the music theory book, you know? And that's cool. I do want to re-clarify part of what I said just so that we're all on the same page for the record. But even though I wouldn't like enjoy listening to that style long term, I can appreciate doing what makes you happy. And if making music like that is what floats your boat, go right on ahead. It would be improper to have the expectation that it's going to hit with every single audience, but I don't even think Derek is pointing that out there. I do see that kind of rhetoric, though, put out there by a lot of like young musicians, oddly enough, where they'll say, oh, this music that I'm going to put out, it's going to be the hit, and if people don't like this, your opinions are invalid. How can you invalidate somebody's opinion? There's no factual basis to art. Art can be interpretive, it's very suggestive, it's very subjective, and it's very personal. So who are you to say that your songs are going to blow up or not, or if this song isn't loved by everybody, that they're the problems? And sometimes I'll see this too in my own comment sections, and I think this is just a consequence of anonymity and YouTube and people with a little bit too much time on their hands, but they will continually criticize any other bands or songs or artists that are out there and only tout their one favorite artist as the end all be all, I don't even think your artist would want you doing that. Anyways, I don't want to get too lost in the random rants that I can go down, but very interesting songs today. Like I said again, please let me know your thoughts down below. But I hope you at least enjoyed the reaction. If you did and would like to request one yourself, you can always do so by clicking the first link down below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.